And the Bible does talk about it. It is going to happen. That's why I believe it. It's not, I believe it because it's in the Bible. Oh yeah, we know it's coming, man. They've been talking about a financial collapse my whole life, literally. At least in my 20s, books were written. People are proclaiming the great crash and all that. And the Bible does talk about it. It is going to happen. That's why I believe it. It's not, I believe it because it's in the Bible. I never thought I would see this late. I thought this was all going to happen already. It's I don't want to say it's a letdown, but perhaps it's showing me something about myself that I didn't know, and that is I wasn't ready as I thought I was. Maybe I've learned that, if I went back then in the Hillary and the Obama days, in the Mark of the Beast, and the Patriot Act, and in 2011, all these things that martial law was building and all this stuff seemed so heavy before Donald Trump came in. I really thought that was the end. Donald Trump comes in, supposed to be this, with this whole Christian stigma on him, and this whole thing that whole thing fell apart. And now we're still pressing forward, like inch by inch, just continuing on. And I don't want to be caught off guard. I don't want to be fooled. And maybe we'll all grow old and die before Christ comes back. Maybe this is not the last generation, or maybe the last generation is not what we calculated, or maybe a generation is longer than we're thinking. And so you start doubting, you start wondering, and you start thinking if you got it right. And this is a big test for a lot of people, because a lot of people lose their faith and fall back into the world. And I caught myself being lukewarm even when Donald Trump was president, because we had the big scare with Obama and Hillary and all that heavy stuff. I don't know if you guys remember. It's been a while, hasn't it? 5-6 years now, right before Donald Trump was elected. We had some crazy stuff taking place with the presidency and Obama and politics and all that stuff. The war was brewing with Russia. It's always brewing with Russia, isn't it? China was stepping up. China's always stepping up. It's like, man. So there's a lot of questions, It's like, what is God doing? Do we really understand this right? Do we really think, we think we're right about our interpretation. We think we understand what's going on. And then we don't have it fully understood. And, tests and trials come along that try to beat us down, to knock us over, and to break us up, and to destroy us. So I think it's a combination of things, guys. Like, many of us are not really ready like we think we are to stand before God. That's my first judgment against myself is, maybe it's the grace of God having not taken us so quickly yet. And many people think they're ready who are not ready.